savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my
I'm about to be
face?
streaming,
People
so
claim that they be loyal, they be taking
close my door.
See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me. Do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use up. Can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried. I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy. I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, and look like I'm foreign cars driving fast. I never done this before. Yeah, drown out my problems. Let me. When up and magic with the gang, we ball out. It can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
We are situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Kansas City Chiefs and the New York Jets. Two weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Oh, I already know what this nigga doing.
A little jet sweep to start the drive.
I got you, boy.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the
Nice
30
thing
to
about
the
him watching
41.
his streams.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Watch the twist.
From the 31, Luck gets this to his running back, Jordan Howard. And he'll get nothing out of that one. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
11B.
Out of the gun, Luck.
Good shit.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here.
Let's
and
go.
a late flag as well. I
Left.
think this one's going to be a face mask. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Really good.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Chief linemen might have moved.
Here we go. Here we go. 'Cause 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 '
The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Complete to the running back, Matt Breida. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Hey, echo.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And a flag.
Thank you. Give me that pass interference.
Incomplete.
Fuck you doing out there? Talking about I don't get those calls.
Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
Check three. 22 jet bomber. You got tight right there. Check nickel. Check. Fresno. Rock it. Switch it. Now.
On 1st down, here's Breida. Room here to run. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards.
That was a heck of a sprint. Tried to get to the end zone, didn't quite get there, just short, out of bounds at the 2-yard line. I know the defense is relieved he didn't get to the end.
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
First carry now for Jordan Howard. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
On first, they go right back to Howard. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Back to throw, Love. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That goes for a gain of 31. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Ringo.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a jet first down. On 1st down, Locke. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
12 mile.
Running with Howard. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. It's a 1st down following a gain of 3. A much different second drive here, Charles. They go 3 and out the first time. This time they've been able to sustain something downfield.
And that's what often happens. You get the game started. You know, you have to get your footing underneath you. You have to get used to the flow of the game, the speed of the game. And sometimes that first drive is more of a probing drive. It appears they found something here in the second one.
The completion good for 3, and it's second down. To throw again on second down. Luck gets this one to Hill. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. Here's Luck. Eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up. No balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that part. I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
Protein spill. Hey, dude.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And an alley to run. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Here's Breida, and he'll be brought down right around the 37.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Ready. 70, Indy. Smooth. Shit. Ready.
Looking to throw. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a 1st down. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They run with Breida. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Hey, Charlie. Hey, let's get there. Check out.
2nd and 4. And he slings one that's incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down.
Not even playing the ball. Love to see that.
The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss.
Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. Hey, keep it up, keep it up. Hey, check Mike 27, check Mike 27. Hey, let's get that.
They'll look to throw here. Flushed out right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's fourth down. Butker's kick here is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give them confidence and let them knock it through.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. They go with Howard to begin the drive. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
This is Howard on 2nd down. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
On first down, they run with Howard. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On second down now, it's Howard. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Let's make these babies cry.
On 2nd down, Jefferson. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
From the gun on 3rd down, Love. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
50, plant. That's the way.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Ready? 90, Wolf. 5. Yo, go. You got three. Three down. Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Rabbit. Bravo. Mike 27. Let's go.
2nd and 3. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to hold that one in.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Hey, let's get in them holes. Ready?
He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
Check.
Oh, no, that's not a smart play.
You draw perfect. Crunch.
Close my door, please.
Right.
This is Breida. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That goes for a Chiefs 1st down, 14 yards.
Let's go. 10-2 stop. 3 ball. Alert 3.
Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 19-yard line.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
I got focus.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is
I don't know why
the
do
field
people
goal
do that
unit.
at
And now
halftime
a
because it doesn't
timeout
ice
defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. And the kick by Butker is good. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
That's what I do. I do the same thing. They're going to call a timeout, have them waste their timeout. They be sick as hell. I do that all the time. Shit, that's smart. If I got timeouts left, and so do you. Like, right. What do I look
yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Joe Burrow.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way.
Yeah, Broncos did it pretty insane.
And they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what?
You know what's crazy? I used to never ID the mic until I saw Rashawn do it. I used to never ID the mic. And now watching him stream, I saw that he did it. So I'm like, let me start doing it.
Hit him with something else.
Works every
After
time.
another impressive run, the question has to be asked, how do you slow these guys down running the football? I think they're going to try and get more people to the point of attack, try and get more people to the line of scrimmage, almost use a variety of run blitzes in order to try and get it done.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Running the ball served them well all game long, and there's another example as they pick up a first down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard.
You watching it live.
On second down, a run with Breida. A good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball.
He did get lucky on that. He got lucky on that shit. Yo, that's
probably
crazy.
Good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him.
Low-key did get lucky on that shit. He's playing a flats. Nope, not on that time. He was playing flats all game until that.
He's got his man on the out route. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. Third and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And there's a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
And going deep for Hill.
Don't press me, dog. Why are you pressing? People gotta know this. Why are you pressing with a cover 2?
His 4th touchdown on the year.
As soon as he moves his cornerback in, I'm like, oh, he's done. That's why I switched it to 4 verticals. I'm like, oh, this shit's a wrap.
Pull away a little bit, get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what.
That's
those first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And their halftime hold now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Again, it's Howard. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Locke. Looking long for Westbrook. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown, and pick it off, just as we saw there.
Me and Rashawn, I think it was our first time playing.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
Ready? 15, 1. 15, 1.
Now it's Breida. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
So Ravens playbook looks perfect.
Here we go on 2nd and 12.
Try to get low, but he can't.
They'll roll him out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
I got escape already.
They'll drop the throw. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The New York offense taking over for their next. More cautious when you start that next drive.
Yo, why did shit start lagging? Shit's fucking lagging.
Take care of it, but you have to be careful.
Yes, out of nowhere, this shit started lagging.
Now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
This shit really just started lagging out of nowhere.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Pitch.
2nd and 5 now. Luck under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked. Chris Jones able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
You got it, son. Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. Hey, 11 Z. 51 to Mike. 51 to Mike.
3rd and long. It's Luck. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the 1st half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the 1st target in the 2nd half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to
Nobody ever wants to punt and bounce to
Find him.
Here
Here we go. Here we go.
It's not fair.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Watch one. Watch one.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Check 50. Check 50. Pilot, 64. Weak. So Mike's number 1. Mike's number 1. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check 26. Hey, box truck. Box truck. Big trip. Big trip.
He'll drop to throw.
Woo! That last ditch comes clutch.
Now it's
last ditch comes clutch.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the 1st sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
He can run for it, and he will. And he won't be close to a... Runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is away, and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Luck. That one complete to Hill. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
They'll set up the screen to Howard. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team is playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against...
Good shit, Aaron Donald!
Escape, and he goes down.
Let's fucking go!
Remember, throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. And they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. And caught by Henry. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one goes for 24 yards. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Love. Now a hit and Love.
Oh, that was about to be game. Oh, that was game.
And feel the all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline,
oh
the
my
there.
God.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
After the sack on first down, Luck gets this to his running back, Jordan Howard.
Fuck! Why'd you hit him?
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line. Out of the gun, Luck.
Game!
Tipped and intercepted.
Game!
Picked up by
That's fucking game!
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation,
fucking
throwing
game!
An interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
A handoff to Breida to begin the drive.
Call your timeouts because I'm running this fucking clock out.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Kill. 61, matchbox lights.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
Leo! Recon, 132 fighter.
I don't know what he's doing, but...
Hey, Echo!
Let me go to Old Reliable right there. He can, you come down.
Fire!
He'll look to throw. He may try and run for this. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Safety's creeping. Check 31. Mike 27. Watch the curl. Hey, check Mike 27. Check. Get it.
They're going to look to throw. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will.
Kane!
5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
They'll look to throw.
Oh, yo! Why is Madden lying? Oh, my God.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the fourth. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
It's just opportunistic defense.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Here's Luck. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Chiefs.
Back to throw. Luck.
Let's fucking go.
Pressure gets to him again. Chris Jones in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. A shotgun snap for Luck.
Bryce Hall.
But it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
We got Mexico. We got 3. Check 52. 22 jet bomber. 11B.
Man him up.
Hey, wahoo!
On 4th down, Luck.
Great fucking route. That's a great route.
Touchdown.
That's
so
just a
hold
great
everything here. This one's not over yet. And a pause in the action because the booth, they see something that they want to take another peek at to find out if this was a touchdown or not.
Touchdown, Jets. The kicker on for the extra point.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. The point after is good. So with just over a minute to play, this becomes a make or break onside kick. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Let's go, defense.
Victory in the cards now for the Chiefs as they take a knee here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. 10 Lobo.
Victory in the cards now for the Chiefs as they take a knee here.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, you know, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on. So for the Chiefs, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now.